Welcome to another session of Biogas and RNG Online, hosted by Biogas World. In the world of anaerobic digestion, small changes can have a big impact, and optimizing the feedstock mix or ration is one of the most powerful tools operators can use to increase efficiency and gas output. Joining us today is Cindy from Methalac, a company known for its deep expertise in digester design, operations, and feedstock optimization. Cindy, thanks for being with us today.
Very happy to be here today. Thank you, Biogas World, for organizing the event.
So we're going to start with optimization through ration management. For those new to operations, why is optimizing the feedstock mix so important for a biogas facility's performance?
For Methalac, the feedstock optimization is essential during the conception phase. It prevents from any kind of problems you can encounter after the biogas plant is sized properly. For example, if you optimize your feedstock according to the biological characteristics, you can considerably reduce the amount of solid matter inside your digester. Also, you can reduce the total nitrogen in your digester that is known to have inhibition effects. And you can also, decreasing the dry matter, you can also decrease consistently the work you're going to require from your mixers, heaters, inside the digester. So the whole process and the whole OPEX of the biogas plants will be optimized in terms of energy efficiency, maintenance efficiency as well, and the biology will work properly. You won't have any disease in your digesters. You can prevent that very early in the conception phase. So this is really crucial point for us.
Thank you for sharing those insights. Keeping that in mind and moving to tools and process, what tools or expertise does Methalac use to help operators adjust and assess their rations effectively?
Well, at Methalac, we have been on the biogas sector for over 13 years, since 2012. And we've been developing our own tool inside in-house tools with our engineering office and the biology department. We have around 40 men and women working on those tools. And one of them is central. We call it MetaPro. This is our software we are using inside. It's been evolving constantly regarding all the data we've been able to collect all over these years. And we've been sticking to that one software with a crazy database. We've got like 500 feedstock with all the biological characteristics, the biomethane production, the total dry matter, solid matter, organic matter, nitrogen content. We've got all that in our database. And from the very beginning, putting the feedstock inside the software, we've got a very great results. I mean, it's a great way to have a picture of what your biogas plant is going to look like. And it's a tool to help the biology team first to make an assessment about the validity of the diet, if you have the right combinations, because sometimes you can have the right characteristics, but turns out the material won't be able to mix, or you will have small parts to float on the liquids and stuff like that. You can use this tool to help you think faster and to help you visualize faster. I mean, basic people such as maybe you, Zoe, or me won't be able to use it, but for the technical team that has this in their hands, it's really convenient to make all their projections and their calculations. And when the biology team is done using that, there is a pass-by to the engineering office in Methalac, and the engineering office is checking all the equipment. If the running time won't be too excessive or too slow, if the capacity of feeding the materials is respected or not, considering the capacity of the equipment sized. So you have a very comprehensive, detailed analysis of each conception we make in Methalac with the team using that tool and pass it by through our service on one unique link for all the teams working on the projects at Methalac.
That's really interesting that you guys have such a large database. It's really quite impressive to see. You mentioned working with these different teams and these different companies. Can you share an example of how optimizing the ration led to improved output or operational savings for one of your clients?
We did projects in the past when the digesters and post digesters were equipped with gasometer to cap the biogas. And we realized running the data and taking samples on the already built biogas plants, that there was some residual biogas that was escaping during the process because the retention time was not optimized. So we helped the client to figure it out, to run the numbers for him, and we proposed a solution to cover the storage tank that were not equipped with gasometers. And doing so, we managed to recover a certain quantity of biomethane that would have been lost. And it was really a matter of optimization, because there is something you cannot see really, because your biogas plant is running normally. Everything it's perfect, but you are not taking advantage of all the molecules of biomethane you can produce. Since we are in France, this is really important. This is the same in Italy. The injection of the molecules gives you a lot of revenue income, direct income for the gas producers. It's not the same in all the countries, and the economic models will differ. So we have other solutions for that. But for this specific case, maximizing the molecules you can be injected into the gas network was a great way to increase the income of that client in particular.
Such small adjustments can lead to such a large impact. So thank you for sharing those practical insights. And it's very clear with the right analysis and adjustments, even the existing facilities can unlock a lot more value. I think that's something that we definitely need in the market, as I know that there's a lot of parts and pieces that come together to make these projects viable. So thank you very much for sharing your insights.
Thank you, Zoe.
Stay tuned for more conversations and insights from experts like Cindy on varying topics throughout the week. For a new way of learning and a new way of doing business, thank you for joining Biogas and RNG Online.